Hi, I'm Christine McKay with Northridge Publishing, and I'm excited to tell you a little bit about the newest book in our Create series, and it's called Families. You know, one of the most important things that I find in my life that, I scrapbook is my family. And this book just talks about all sorts of different issues from one spectrum to the end, as far as, photos themselves, ideas on different pages, mini albums, relationships within the family, how to showcase those special occasions and traditions that you have in your family. My very favorite section in this book is on photography, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that today, because I always think that when you're doing your scrapbook pages, the most important part should be the photo. And I think some of us, mostly I'm talking about myself here, I'm not really confident in my photography skills. And so I was just really excited that there is an entire section on here that gives you great tips for taking good pictures. But one of the things I love best is included in this issue is an entire, like a worksheet. It's a checklist. I mean, it tells you what kinds of equipment that you should have, props, what to wear, extra things to take, such as, water bottles, bobby pins for that little extra piece of stray hair that's out of place. But it's really great that you can just tear this out or photocopy it and take it along with you the next time that you decide to do a photo shoot with your family. So I just want to give you a couple basic tips that will really help you out with your next photo shoot. Now, these pictures right here were taken by my good friend Amy Lacurdo from I Heart Faces, and she is like the queen of all knowledge. So if you have any specific questions, you can certainly check out her website. But the few tips that I wanted to share are from a local photographer here in Utah, Melanie Willie. And the first thing that she shares with us is to know your camera. And, many of us have gone out and purchased a really nice, expensive camera. I know I'm one of those. I did it. And yet I still haven't taken it off auto. I still just do point and click. And, it really just will make such a big difference to sit down, take the time to go through the manual, to play with it, to play with different settings, but really get to know your camera. The second thing is the composition of your photos. Now, if you're taking a really staged, formal photo, you're going to want to work around, a triangle theme is always works really well. So like a pyramid. So your vocal point is drawing to the top. One of my favorite parts of composition is actually being able to tell a story or highlight things within that photo. For instance, if there's a new baby, then really, despite like how everyone is arranged, make sure that baby is really the focal point and in the center, whether that means adding a little bokeh, which means blur to the background, but really to focus on that person. The next thing is relationships, and this is one of my favorite things to do when I take pictures, is to really document those funny relationships with your kids, whether it's them hugging and kissing and holding hands like as parents we all wish that they did, or it's those moments where they're sticking their tongue out or pushing, squeezing up against one another, just those really fun pictures. But really be able to display those relationships and that love that we have for one another. Okay, the last tip for today is to have and capture those candid moments. I think some of the favorite pictures that I've caught are when my kids didn't know I was watching. Whether they're on the beach building a sandcastle or, running in the yard, just those honest, true expressions on their faces. And especially I always call it the 9-year-old difficult years when they have those cheesy grins. One of the ways to avoid that is to capture them in just really candid life moments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed a few of these tips. To really delve in deeper, you can check out the latest issue of the Create Families. It's on sale now. Or you can go to Northridge Publishing and get you a subscription for our Idea series and have it delivered to your home every month.